If you ever want to get anywhere in life, there has to come a point where you start to believe in yourself. A part of you don't believe that you can be successful. A part of you don't believe that if you write the book that you could be a New York bestseller. A part of you don't believe that if you start the business, it could be $1 million business. And in order for other people to believe in the vision that God has given you, you must first believe in it yourself. And a part of you doubts it, because if you didn't doubt it, you would go full on. If you didn't doubt it, you would apply more pressure. If you didn't doubt it, you will go out there and chase the vision instead of waiting for someone to tell you you can go. Instead of waiting for someone to tell you, I will support you, you got to do it when no one's watching. You got to be willing to do it when nobody is supporting you. You have to be willing to do it when odds are all against you, because there has to be something in you that believes in the vision so bad that no matter what the outside circumstances look like, you're going to keep chasing it until you get to the other side. There has to be a point where God gives you a vision and there's no plan B. There's no plan C, because you know that if God gave you the vision, then the vision is going to work. But you have to decide that this is going to be the time that you start to believe in the vision that God gave you, because a part of you don't believe in yourself. You don't believe that you're capable of doing great things. You don't believe that greatness is already inside of you. You don't believe that you're worth it. You don't believe in the vision fully. And in order for someone else to believe, in order for someone else to support, you got to believe and support yourself first. See, when God gives you a vision, you got to believe in it first. You got to know that what God gave you was true. And you got to chase after it with your whole heart. Even though you may not see anything happening, you may not see results right away. But if you keep working at it, if you keep piling brick on top of brick, it will build a house. If you keep going at it, it will happen. It's no failing when it comes to the vision that God has given you. But you got to believe it. And a part of you, some of you believe it, but you don't believe you're worthy of it. You don't believe you're worthy of success. You don't believe that you're worthy of the greatness that is inside of you. So you got to get to the point where you believe in yourself, even when the world doubts you, because the vision was for you. That's why God gave it to you. And you're waiting for approval to start. Start now and believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, who will? If you don't chase your dreams, who will? There has to come a point where you know that you heard that God gave you this idea, that you know that God gave you this business. And because people aren't supporting you, you give up. And because people aren't watching you, you stop. But there has to be a point where you're willing to do it alone with God. There has to be a point where you're willing to work with God and believe in the vision yourself until the results start to come. And when the results start to come, then people will start believing. Then people will start to see the vision that God gave you. But you have to work the vision. You have to grow the vision. You have to put the seeds down and water the vision. But you're waiting for someone to give you a thumbs up and tell you that is a great idea. You're waiting for somebody to give you applaud, to tell you that it's your time to start working on that thing. But you need to move when God says move. You need to go when God says go. Because you've learned how to be a passenger in the vehicle of life with God. God is the driver. You're the passenger. So anytime the car makes a left, when God makes a left, you make the left. Because you're submitted fully. You're submitted to the vision. You're submitted to the purpose. And no matter if there's 0 views, are you still going to continue to speak life over your situation, life over your dreams, life over your vision? You got to keep working it, even though other people may not believe in it. You got to keep going, even though other people may not see the vision. Because guess what? The hard work that it's going to take for you to get to the other side, for you to be successful, is going to be work that you're going to have to put in alone. It's going to be hours and hours of things that people don't see you putting the work in. But if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe in your dreams, if you don't believe that you can do it, then who else is going to believe in it? Who else is going to believe in the vision that God has given you if you can't even believe in it? And God gave it to you, He gave it to you personally. That's why you got to work the vision until you see the results. If it take a year for the results to come, if it take 2 years for it to come, if it take 3 years for it to come, if you know that that's the thing that God put in you to do, then you keep doing it until you see the change, until you see the other side. But you got to believe that there's greatness inside of you. You got to believe that you're worth more than what you're in right now. You got to believe in you. Because far too long you've waited for approvals of others to move when they say move, to do when they say move. But if God gave you the vision, then you move on what He said. Because sometimes the vision that God gives you doesn't even make sense to you. But that's where faith comes in. You got to have enough faith to know that if you keep working on this thing, if you keep building this thing, if you keep pouring into this thing, it is going to happen. There's no way you're going to fail. There's no way. That's just like in the book, Think and Grow Rich. He's a millionaire and he got advice from millionaires, and they said they envisioned something and they worked on it until it happened. There was no other option. There was no plan B. There was no plan C. You got to believe in it enough to know that it's going to work. Even though everything around you look like it's not working. You got to believe in yourself enough to know that it will work. Know that it will happen. Know that success is going to come towards you. If you just keep working it, if you just keep working the vision, if you just keep putting one foot in front of the other, you will get to the other side. But you have to believe in you, because if you don't, nobody else will. If you don't believe in your dreams, nobody else will. If you don't believe that you can make it and be successful, then you won't. Because it first starts in the belief system. It first starts in the mind to know that I believe that I am going to go great places, even though right now I may not be where I want to be in life. But you have to believe enough to know that one day you will get there. And you're not going to get there by wishing and hoping. No, you're going to get there by hoping and putting in the work. Hoping and laying brick by brick every day, even if it's a little 5 minutes towards your dreams every day. You got to believe in it. Stop believing that you're not worth it. Stop believing that greatness is outside of you. No, it's already in you. God created you with greatness in mind. It's already in you. That's already who you are. But because you don't believe it, you have not tapped into it yet. But the moment you start believing, it's going to be the moment that you start to put your foot on the enemy's neck. It's going to be the moment that you start to put your foot on the gas. And you're going to keep going and going and going until you get there. All right, chosen champs, I hope you have a blessed and positive day. Remember, believe in yourself, because it's going to happen. It's no plan B. Plan A. The plan that God gives you is the plan that will always work.